Welcome back, Pisces. We are about to get into your pick a card. We had a reading. In some readings, I'm called to do like a three-way street. How could it go for the three deacons of Pisces, right? These were the cards that came out. And so you have a moment to choose from 1, 2, and 3. Whichever you resonated with in the reading. I will try to pin the link to the reading in this pick a card if you want to check it out. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, I hope you have found your selection. And we will go ahead and get started. Real quick. 10 cups. And you have this beautiful, mystical, magical concoction of a crystal that is called the bumblebee jasper. Pollination, willpower, new ideas. Sting like a bee, Pisces. Bumblebee jasper enhances creativity and helps to pollinate your ideas, bringing them to life. The stone gives off a fighting spirit, having been formed in a volcano and containing a strong earthly energy that connects with willpower to the solar plexus. Bumblebee jasper also assists in alleviating allergies, soothing irritations, and nurturing one's overall health. That's it, the bumblebee jasper. It encourages you to create a buzz, okay? To let yourself be seen and heard for who you are and whatever new projects you're working on. Bam! Group 1, start the project. Let's go. Content creator course. Let's do it. You want a channel? Let's do it. Hit your girl up. Dr. MB at PiscesTV.com. And that is DRMB at PiscesTV.com. Let's go. So, with the 10 of Cups, as the start for your reading, it gives happiness, harmony, emotional fulfillment in relationships and family life. It signifies achieving a state of bliss and contentment in one's emotional connection. I love that. For some of you, this emotional connection is your own willpower, your new idea, or something like that. I like that. And if it's for love, new ideas sparking love. Some people be like, I'm going to try this app. I'm going to change my hair. I'm going to go to this one spot. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to start that. Any kind of new idea. Doesn't matter. The journey of the 10 of Cups involves experiencing deep emotional bonds. I love that. Okay, I'm going to go back and pick a card. And cultivating loving relationships with others. It represents a time of harmony and unity where the seeker feels deeply connected to their loved ones and experiences a sense of belonging and joy in their relationships. Love that. Maybe you have that or had that. Yeah, see, that's the answer because I just heard a pacow. I don't know why it just crossed my mind, but somebody that has that or has had that or was pursuing that, sleeping on their good ideas, sleeping on their creative energy, it does happen sometimes. Because I'm a Pisces and we can get lost in the sauce. Like we come here, as soon as we bust our eyes open as a baby, we like remembering why we came. Where my true love at? Where my twin flame at? Where God at? Well, what's up? And you'll find all of those things through yourself. So that's why your grand ideas are important. We are going to take out a bonus card for you, Group 1, as I shuffle. So your focus in that reading, the 7 of Cups, was the focus. We have the Queen here in her court. In her court at the bottom of the deck. And the Page of Pentacles there. So there's a task at hand that may need to be done. I feel that the 7 of Cups talks about the manifestation coming into fruition. But we also considering all the other manifestations, and there could be a need to clear that energy. There could be some confusion and a need for clarity. And the Leo Sun energy does bring out that clarity. But I'm noticing all the chords and the connections, and then we have the confusion here, so there could be some wires crossed or whatnot. However, it does talk about happiness, and for some of you it just means a lot of options. You could have multiple options. You may have romantic options, financial options, career options, health options, relocating options, whatever, opportunities and options. And you got another 7. You have the 7th chakra. Energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. So this is a higher power and part of a larger whole for you. All right. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have the 5th chakra, which is our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. So some of us just keep that in mind, because that subconscious Queen of Cups energy does sometimes beg to differ, which is where healing is involved. Aspects of our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So you have been told it per the cards. Another card that was sticking out, we have 20, judgment, discernment. Okay, maybe I should move on to group 2. Spirit, you are acting up, because that's not nice. No, I'm kidding. Do your thing. Group 2, you had judgment in that reading. Purple tourmaline, grounding, protection, and serenity. And I was about to go on a tangent for group 1, and Source said, move it along. Look at that. We're moving right on along. With discernment. That's what came out. There we go. Judgment does often talk about discernment. That's a fact. In this particular oracle, it supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. That's nice. The Judgment card also represents past life love, predominantly. It also talks about responsibility for your actions and your life being a good judge of character, seeing the truth and knowing what you want. For your careers, it could speak to recruitment, politics, and management. For couples, it kind of talks about the need to appreciate each other more. An important decision could be coming up, which is why if there's an important decision, you got that purple, you have Libra, you have Venus and Mars. So being grounded, knowing you're protected, and having a feeling of serenity is the perfect stance for making a super. This is like, it could be a decision or a person involved in this situation where it's life changing. The Judgment card, that's a big deal. This ain't like every day, oh, just another Cujo. I mean, or if it is another Cujo, I mean, you got a history of Cujos, and this could help you figure out why. I don't know. But Judgment rules Scorpio and is exalted in Aquarius. The planet governing is Pluto. We did talk about in the, was it that same reading? We did talk about Pluto. There's some transits and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna take out a bonus card for my group 2. Be mindful of toxins, man-made pollutions, nuclear power, and waste. We did talk about that for May in a different reading, but now because we are in May and it is the Judgment card, I'll still just throw that out there for you. That's free. Okay, so let's see what we got. Any extra? Oh, okay. Ooh, you got the Chariot. Oh my gosh. You end the cycle, but you get something for it. So for some of you where it was like let go of something to get something, you have Taurus in this bull, of course. Maybe the 10th, it already passed. Could be 19, don't know because you got the 10 and the 9. The point is, there's a rock bottom, but then there's a release that's healing and gives some sort of independence to you. This could be an increase, the end to a tragic cycle, karma, relationship, job, but it comes with independence and increase. Who doesn't want that? It's a yes to a burning question for some of you, a potential offer, and your judgment is required because 2 things can be true about this potential offer. So you can see it in a few ways, and fortunately and unfortunately, you're right. The Chariot talks about willpower, determination, and spiritual victory. That came up in that reading as well, about some of us diving into our spiritual natures that have been repressed. It talks about drive, determination, a need to overcome obstacles, learning to navigate opposing forces within ourselves and the external world. It symbolizes the need to balance and harmonize amidst conflicting energies and circumstances. The Chariot encourages you to stay focused on your path and move forward with clarity and purpose. It involves overcoming challenges and obstacles with courage and determination, confronting those fears, doubts, and limitations. It represents the integration of opposing forces within oneself, triumph over the ego, self-mastery, and empowerment. It reminds us of the importance of aligning with the divine will and surrendering to the flow of the universe. I absolutely love that, because they say sometimes the Chariot, isn't it like God's transportation or something like that? The throne, just a thing. Judgment is also a super serious card that involves divine beings and angels and carrying on. So for some of you, this autopilot energy that is sometimes scary, and it makes you feel so many things. I won't even give you a word. I'll let you figure it out for yourself. That's again where the grounding, protection, and serenity comes from, because there could be something that your higher ups are going to aid you through, but at the same time some things may be required from you, because the Chariot still, like I just said, encourages all of these different things from us or through us or about us. So there's that. At the bottom of the deck, oh, you already saw it, the 10 of Swords, which is why you probably need autopilot in the first place. There could be a past lover coming toward you that hadn't spoken. That's like a trivial way to look at what I just saw, and you'll have an opportunity. What you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? I can't tell you what that 9 of Pentacles is or how you get it, because I be interfering with the natural law. Unless you got a private reading, then that's different. Alright, we're going to take out one oracle card for you guys. Appreciate you stopping in and letting me read for you, group 2. Okay, that's the... Oh! Well, Spirit say I'm going to look out for them. I'm going to whisper it in their ear. You got 21. That is connected to the World card, baby. Talk about wholeness and wholesome and wrapping something up to start something else and just feeling it. It's a bunch of power. Look at that dove. Got the arms stretched out in action. Got the horse with his hair blowing. Yes. And then the little freedom bug is up there bugging, right? Everybody's like top of their game, supreme. Yes. The freedom card talks about the energy of freedom that supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. So these are very bold cards for you, group 2. I like it. You have embracing, and I like that. So group 3, you have the Hierophant. If you chose the Hierophant, you have Kali, one of my favorites, Earth, unconditional love, and cleanse. It is Gemini, Virgo, and Taurus energy with Venus, known for cleaning the aura of toxins, Chrysocolla is a great crystal to use when experiencing high stress levels and burnout. The surface of chrysocolla resembles pristine oceanic views, and this aerial vantage point helps you gain perspective on situations hidden close to home. Take a deep step back when those situations arise and remember to prioritize your needs first. Deeply connected to the earth and the energy of earth, there we go. Chrysocolla reminds us to get in touch with our feminine side, the part of us connected to our capacity for unconditional love. Love that. And it's, look at that. That is just the prettiest thing. Okay. All right. So with the Hierophant, that's what you got. And I like the Hierophant, you know. It's like the dude High Priestess for me. Different, totally different, but cool all the same. The number is 5 if you resonate with that number in numerology or whatnot. And the Hierophant kind of delves into themes of spiritual guidance and tradition. Okay. The search for truth and exploring rituals, teachings, established spiritual systems. The Hierophant encourages you to honor and respect the wisdom of the past while seeking to deepen your understanding of spiritual truths, which is probably why you need that grounding stone, because you could be experiencing or contemplating some sort of spiritual thing. And great for you. It talks about undergoing a process of transformation and awakening as you deepen your spiritual practice and understanding. It serves as a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds and teaches you to integrate spiritual practices into your everyday life and find meaning and purpose in the mundane. The Hierophant leads you to seek inner truth and spiritual liberation. Learn to trust your own inner wisdom and intuition as you continue on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual evolution. Spiritual growth, self-discovery, spiritual awakenings, and unique connections to the divine. Let's get some bonus cards for group 3. Bonus card for group 3. I see that 8 of Wands from the reading wanted to come out for you. Look at that. There definitely may be a spiritual connection. These two are usually soulmates. So soulmates may be in the horizon for you. I saw the 7 of Cups as well. So those different things that we manifest. Now, the High Priestess is wisdom, subconscious energy, and it delves into consciousness and spiritual understanding. That could be challenging for some, doesn't have to be. The journey begins when you acknowledge your intuition. Listening to your inner voice, dreams, and intuition for guidance and insight. Diving deeper into the subconscious mind to uncover hidden truths, mysteries, and spiritual insights. And some of you may have done that, or the challenge is there. Like for this awakening that you want or have coming toward you, or maybe experiencing or previously had. The traditions that you've been taught and what's truly inside of you. That could be a thing. All right. The High Priestess is one of spiritual awakening, inner exploration, and deepening intuition. Like the Hierophant, doubles down on self-discovery and enlightenment. Encouraging you to trust your intuition and embrace the mysteries. And this says go with tradition and have a repetitive practice. This says go with the flow. It's within you. you have an inner knowing. But you know whether or not you honestly have an inner knowing or not, and or if it needs to be implemented on a more consistent basis, because two things can be true. Now the Ten of Wands comes out, and that is my doing the work cards. The Ten of Wands, I think my favorite is in the Mariel Tarot. That whole wand suit, the illustrations, and it just showed pure willpower. It didn't seem like the sticks, packing up, moving on, literally laboring, carrying things, heavy things, physical things, relocating, just like in real life, packing your shit up and turn your ass. I don't know. But it also represents like the spiritual work, and it was just magnificent. And the only thing I could describe how I felt seeing that Ten of Wands was when the two kids came out during the Hunger Games with the little moving thing that they was floating on in the parade or whatnot, and the fire came from the back. It was just like, like I did it, motherfucker, because the Ten of Wands is a completion of some sort too, right? It has multiple interpretations, but I love that, because forbid any of us experience burden, responsibility, or feeling overwhelmed, and maybe that's the reason why we feel like we don't have time for all this extra spiritual stuff in the first place. But it's the biggest, most deepest, most intimate part of us. So it's like, how you gonna think that? I don't know. It signifies feeling weighed down by the demands and obligations of life, and sometimes that could be heightened by not only your own experiences but the transits. So it's like sometimes it's not our fault, and I'll just throw it out there. Sometimes when I do horoscope or astrology readings, we'll throw it out there that, hey, these things could be in your environment. Have a little bit more patience with yourself and the world around you, and we'll get through it, right? But this also could be just a personal experience that some may be having when it comes towards life and demands, and like I said, the extra. The Ten of Wands involves recognizing when one is carrying too much weight and taking steps to lighten the load. It represents a time of acknowledging limitations and seeking support from others in order to release stress and find balance and fulfillment in life. All right, so we're gonna do an oracle card to see what we got here. I love these so much. That's super loud. Cosmic Flower. Our remembrance of a place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. Tantric journey, divine feminine. Okay, so pause for the cause. Some of you, there could be an integration with another individual that's intimate, and somebody might have a baby. I don't know. Beside that, back to the people in their spiritual journey and feeling overwhelmed, y'all. Let's get a card for that, because these could be soulmates. Okay, we have what is that came out again? Emergence came out, but we have synergy in my hand. What it fell on the floor, it doesn't matter. Synergy supports our allowance to accept not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so the new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So we just gonna focus on them two is what we're gonna do, right? That's cool. Now, I think that weighed down energy, this could be for you, okay? Approach reality with a childlike attitude and innocence. Watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place, okay? And the reason why I said that was because of the second chakra coming up, which is the sacral chakra. It's a lot of cords and connections there. It's a lot of trauma there. It's a lot of weight there. It's a lot of pressure there. It's okay. So let's possibly do some, some shadow work with the sacral chakra. And if you can't find it on my meditation page, I'm going to add some. I need to work faster. I did take a break because their energy, their videos, but it's definitely energy, and it's not something that you just wake up like, I'm gonna fuck around and do a guided meditation video. It's like, no, it don't work like that. It took me 4 to 5 years to get to where I am to be able to do that meditation correctly, and I don't mean just verbally. The energy involved, the NLP, and the hypnosis healing techniques. Love it and appreciate it. So those of you that are interested in spiritual journeys, oh my God, they're so exciting. I went to Colorado to take the level 1, quantum healing hypnosis techniques from my girl Dolores. Amazing. I gotta wrap up some things with Mystery School in Arizona. I learned some things there. And so on and so forth. Some of these things I haven't even implemented as far as like income. I like income, and it's smart to think about that. But I use the program kind of to figure out life for real, or to find God for real, or to find me for real. And it's just a coincidence that what I see happening still to this day, and what happened when I started this channel, is avenues for me to be able to create, as well as possibly earn $2 or $3, stay focused, but stay driven and on a spiritual path. Like my spirit, my soul is involved in everything that I do. And that could be dangerous, dealing with heathens out in this world. So I don't really be out in the world. I enjoy being a parent, a content creator, and a student of whatever I'm learning at the time, which is always something. So group 1, group 2, and 3, I definitely appreciate this reading. And congratulations, and or it'll get better to all of you. And I hope that it helps.